We both bought Les Pauls. Welcome back, troglodytes, to your daily dose of guitar information. So you might remember, like 2 years ago, something like that, we looked at Glen's Les Paul. Glen is a Gibson guy. He's a Les Paul man. You're a Les Paul man.
You're going to say a Gibson god.
You got
I haven't
one.
broken it yet.
That's true. This guitar became somewhat infamous because of its
Hairy tone.
hairy tone. This guitar is a... Well, you tell me about this guitar. What's the model?
This guitar is a 60s unburst, so it's the newer kind of models that they brought out in 2019. So this is a 2019 60s unburst. I bought it in 2020.
And the thing that we were referring to was there is a hair in the finish, underneath the finish, that we don't know its origin. It's
that he never shuts up. That he never shuts up about.
Yeah, I'm keeping that mess up in. We'll run over a couple of the core specs. This is, because it's from 2019, it's from the new ownership of Gibson, so it is essentially a traditional Les Paul for, mainly in the idea that it is a solid mahogany body, no weight relief.
They did away with a lot of the newer specs, like the push-pull pots, things like that.
None of that. It's really just a classic old guitar.
Yeah.
They do have the Grover tuners on. That was mainly more of a modification that was done to a lot of 60s Les Pauls. Yeah. So this is kind of to distinguish between a 50s and a 60s, and the neck is kind of slimmer. So, story time. I bought a Les Paul. I wanted to get one primarily to modify. You know what I'm going to do, but don't tell the viewers. That's a completely different video.
No comment?
He doesn't like it, though. But this guitar was in America. I was in America.
So was mine.
It was... Fancy that. But this one was for a good price, and it also came with this... This is an upgrade. This is the Gibson Protector case. It's very sturdy. It's very nice. It's based off like their old chainsaw cases. And...
Whoa.
This...
Okay.
is mine.
Oh, watch.
It's not its first ding. This is a 2009. This is a 2009-2008. What I mean by that is you can get a 2010-2008. You can get a 2011-2008.
Okay.
Because this was back when Gibson were being a bit wacky.
Yeah.
So, in 2008, that was what the standard was referred to. So it was the 2008 Les Paul. Because they changed a lot. These are both standards. But they are very much not standard spec to each other.
Yeah.
Because when Gibson started out making these... this one is 10 years older than that one. Effectively, if you were buying one of the high-performance modern Les Pauls that they sell today,
yeah,
it's basically this, in the sense that it originally came with push-pull electronics. It came with a Locking Tone Pros bridge and tailpiece. It came with locking tuners, and locking tuners are kind of standard now, but not on Gibsons, but like standard practice. But they were not on a lot of guitars back in 2009.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. Strap locks as well. Everything's locking, by the way. Strap locks, locking bridge, locking tuners, even...
Ew.
A locking...
No!
Yeah, a locking output jack. That is standard stock. It's really weird. Now, this guitar has been modified, though, already.
And they didn't take that off?
That's the thing. You see a lot of these that are modded, and those are for the first thing that get taken off because it makes sense to have it if you have one guitar.
That's what coin machines do. That makes sense. You wanted me back.
Like the video.
Whoa.
Yeah, okay, so this is weird, okay? So, when Gibson... This was 2008 was the first year that they did the PCB electronics, so it was like a solid sheet of electronics, and all the pots were mounted to the electronics, and nobody liked that, because you couldn't modify that, you couldn't change it. If a pot broke, you had to buy a specialised pot and stuff. It was just... Nobody really liked it.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious, because Gibson wanted to show it off. They were really proud of it.
Okay.
So they did a clear backplate, or a smoked clear backplate, so you can see inside, which is kind of weird. The guy who owned this before modified it. He took all those electronics out. He put in standard electronics.
Okay.
So this is wired like a 50s Les Paul.
Okay.
No push-pull or anything. He also did this to make it, I assume, look like, like the custom shop stuff. Yeah. But it doesn't... See, that looks like it says Gibson. It actually says custom.
Oh, it does.
So it's a...
That's funny.
Yeah.
It also blinds you in the sun.
Oh, sorry. But it's a two-piece mahogany body.
Our backs are very similar.
Yeah, actually. But we'll take a close-up. We'll do some close-ups afterwards. But it's a two-piece mahogany body with a chamber... Well, it's chambered. That's the big thing. It's lighter. And this is... Gibson has also changed around what they mean by chambered. So
nobody's home?
So your one is completely solid. There's no weight relief at all.
No.
Then there is one where they drill 9 holes somewhere in the body. It's minimal weight relief. It gets rid of a little bit. Then there's one where they do modern chambering, where they leave a little bit more wood. And then there's this one, which is very chambered.
Okay.
Where it's all the way, all here is hollow. Even here is hollow. There's just a little piece of wood there. There's hollow too.
Wanted a semi-acoustic, bought a Les Paul.
Yeah. But it's lighter.
Okay, yeah.
You feeling a difference, Mr. Krabs?
That's quite a difference. It's in great shape for 09. It really is.
Yeah, the body itself is... Oh, well, another thing that was interesting about these came stock without a pickguard.
Okay.
So no pickguard was drilled, although the seller did include a pickguard.
Okay.
They look a lot similar now with the pickguards.
Yeah.
Without, though.
And what way are you? What persuasion are you?
I'm feeling without the pickguard.
I 100%, if it was like this, would be without the pickguard guy. But just visually, I think it looks cooler. I think this looks cooler with the pickguard on.
I do like it, but it's a different shade of... I mean, that's more historically correct, funny enough, that the pickguard is a different shade to the pickup rings and the binding. These are aged binding and pickup rings.
Oh, okay. Now, are they aged or have they aged?
No, they are aged. They
Okay.
came like a stock, little slightly darker cream type of thing.
Well, I give you a little hot take that I don't think I've said to you yet.
Go for it.
There's one thing that I'm not too fond of on Les Paul bursts, and yours has it.
Red?
No. I've never been much of a fan of, and I know this is going to be ultra comic book guy, I've never been much of a fan of when the burst is all the way up here. I prefer more of a teardrop burst. Yeah.
I don't really like teardrop burst.
See mine the way the yellow isn't really up
Yeah,
here.
yours is faded, orangey. But, yeah.
To me, it just looks newer. I know that that's not the case, but...
So this guitar came with a Tone Pros locking bridge. Okay. Now, this guitar has a Tone Pros locking bridge. I'm not sure if it's the original Tone Pros locking bridge or not.
Okay.
Like, this is a Tone Pros locking bridge. You can see you lock it down there and there. I don't know if that's... It is a Tone Pros bridge.
Is it a Tone Pros locking bridge?
Yes, it is a Tone Pros locking bridge.
That's a Tone Pros locking bridge.
It's a Tone Pros locking bridge. These are the original pickups, just they snipped and rewired the... They snipped, like, the connectors for the PCB.
Do you know what they are? I think the answer is no.
So now that we've kind of roughly done a little face-to-face comparison kind of thing, we're going to restring both. We're going to play both as well. Like, you'll see the playing throughout this video. But we'll also take a look at some of the other interesting things. This guitar has something very interesting that old school Gibson fans would like. And it's weird that it's on this, because this guitar has lots of things that old school Gibson fans would not like.
Yeah.
Also, another thing I would mention, I don't know if someone's changed the tuners on this. These were supposed to come with locking tuners back when they came stock. These look like exactly the type of tuners that were on this stock, but these ones aren't locking for some reason.
What I was thinking is, your guitar is older than mine, but my strings are older than yours.
You're half step.
I am.
Right.
Watch my eyes leave my...
I should have held on, sorry.
You should have kind of warned me too. And for those that don't know, the last time this was on the channel, K Dizzle over here took the... Now, I gave consent, but he took the pickup cover off the bridge position, off the bridge pickup. So I've made two mods to my guitar. I switched out the standard truss rod cover for a blank one that they include with the guitar, just because it's more era correct, and the pickup cover being taken off.
Was it for era correctness, or was it just because you thought it looked better?
Both.
I'm actually going to polish your frets just a little bit, because I'm that good of a friend.
Do you remember one of the videos I said to you before that sounds like a threat? I'm going to polish your frets. He's a good friend when he wants to be. Look at that, breaking out the vintage relict tissue or whatever the hell that is.
Polishing cloth.
It's old polishing cloth.
Yeah, because I've polished these before. Look at the difference. That's a shiny fret.
Look at the difference.
That's a shiny fret. This is not a shiny
Alright, Dad. Are you going to make mention of your cap, by the way?
Well, where's my cap?
Your cap.
Oh, my cap.
Where's your cap? He's manning the camera.
Party on. Hang on. For viewers, so that they know. Hey, Squeaks. That's what we're seeing right now.
Squeaky. Bigsby or Floyd Rose?
Kaler, because he's a giga chad.
Like and subscribe. Are you alright there? Are you licking your balls, guys?
He doesn't have balls anymore.
Go and be with the balls, guys. Like, these are the bits I'd love if you kept. My cat doesn't have balls anymore. Today we're looking at a Les Paul. My cat doesn't have balls.
This is what you get when you get Glen videos. My videos on my own, I'm very serious. I talk about guitar specs. I don't... This is a Glen video.
It's a Glidio.
You've had this guitar for 5 years.
Yes. 5 years.
Anything you'd change?
The fact that I don't have two.
Would you take mine right now?
What, you're going to give it to me?
No,
Yeah.
no.
So what are you saying, like, would I swap?
No, I know that you wouldn't swap.
No.
But if that was for sale, would you go, oh, well, you haven't played it yet.
No, I haven't played it.
That's a factor. But I want to get your answer before you play it. Would you go for it? Yes or no?
The weight relief is a slight put off, but also
You don't like the weight relief.
I think I would just always know. But it's like I always know that there's less of what I have.
Less of but it costs them more to do it.
Yeah, so it costs more and then I get less.
No, it costs them more.
Can I have the rest of it? Whenever I pick up my Les Paul, standing with it, sitting with it, lifting it up, whatever, I don't get the sense that it's very heavy. Now, you say it's a boat anchor.
Yes, because I'm used to guitars that are a lot lighter.
Your one is
My one is 1 pound lighter than yours, which is
Okay.
9 pounds.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's still in the realm of being fully weighted.
Is there much of a difference in price? So I paid $2,000 for mine.
Okay, but if you were buying
the
it
time.
today, because I bought my one very recently.
Yeah.
Let's compare prices today. This guitar, the 60s Unburst, on Gibson's website is over $3,000,
Okay.
3,200, something around
Something like that.
So I paid $1,750, including the $250 case.
Okay.
Fancy case. So let's just remove 50 from it. Let's call that the case, right?
Yeah.
So $1,700.
Okay.
$1,700 in today's rate is €1,400.
Okay.
So that's the difference.
That's quite a difference.
So today, new, this would be 3,200. This is €1,460. But yes, now you were saying it depends on the price. What do you think now?
Yeah, now I think that's a steal.
I want to just take your neck pickup out to show you something.
Have we done this before?
I
don't think we have.
We've taken your bridge pickup out. We haven't taken
No,
your neck.
have we? I didn't know that. Don't lose the screws like you did in the last one. It's got a long neck tenon.
Unironically, that's what we're talking about.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That is a thick maple cap.
That's what I said to your ma. See, that bit's getting good.
I would leave that in. You have to leave some of this in.
Okay, so if you look here, there is no neck tenon. Like, you can't see the neck tenon. This is all just pickup route. This is bodywood, right? The neck tenon stops where the neck stops. Mm-hmm. It's a short neck tenon. That's what Gibson USA do. You see it on like Trogley videos. He makes the thing of it a long neck tenon or a short neck tenon. And the reason that he does that is because, do you know that there's like 2 different divisions of Gibson?
Yeah.
So it's basically most Gibsons, almost every Gibson, is Gibson USA.
Yeah.
And then, just like how Gibson and Epiphone are still owned by the same corporation, they're still owned by Gibson, they are very different entities. The same thing is true with Gibson USA, who make these guitars, and Gibson Custom Shop, who make the super premium expensive ones. And Gibson Custom Shop tend to go far more in on being historically accurate with certain things. One of the things is long neck tenons. So on Gibson USA's guitars, most of them don't have a long neck tenon. Almost all of them, like Les Pauls anyway,
Yeah.
do not have a long neck tenon. So they have a short neck tenon, and does it change anything? Not really, but historical accuracy. Bit of the Dario tonnage for you.
The Dario tonnage. I hardly know her.
Actually, you know her very well, as much as you may protest.
Put the ball endage on the Dario tonnage. Here's the bit where you can't find the hole. Do do do. They do look great in the sun.
They do.
You'll have to get some pictures.
By the way, follow the Instagram at KDH Guitar TV to see pictures of these guitars and more. And you can also follow Glen, who will probably be tagged in this post. What's your thing?
Glenable Walks.
It's not, but okay.
Glen Walker, musician. And the Glen has one end, damn it.
Okay, we're back. We restrung Glen's Lester Pablo. And while I was doing that, because it took a while, Glen played this one. And I want you to just give me some thoughts. He was just playing it like acoustically just over there. But
Without a pick too.
without a pick too. But I want you to give me some thoughts.
I like the neck.
And you know what's funny about that? Is because Gibson necks tend to come in two varieties. They come in 50s, like 58. Or no, three varieties. Let's call it three. 58, 59, 60. A 58 is a big old thick chunky boy. A 59 is not too thick, not too slim. It's just right. That's why 59s are like, everybody loves them. And then 60s, these are closer. Yeah, they're a little closer to the 59 than a 58 would be to a 59. They're slimmer. This guitar is an asymmetrical. So it is a mixture of 58 and 60, i.e. 59, but it's not a symmetrical carve, which again the purists really don't like, but you enjoyed it, right?
Oh, I loved it.
Honestly, this might be a hot take. I don't care what neck shapes are. You can give me a thick one, you can give me a thin one, you can give me something in the middle, you can give it a C shape, a D shape, a U shape, a V shape, a D shape. I don't care.
Surely there's a shape that's not comfortable for you.
Probably a triangle, but other than that, it's
Crazy.
no, because like I get used to it after 5 minutes.
Internet dial-up sound. Fretboard is darker than mine.
Ooh. So look, this is the locking bridge. It doesn't come off without unscrewing.
No scrapey's on the body.
No.
I don't think that guitar was gigged.
I don't think so either.
It's in too good a shape, like for 2009.
15 years old.
Yeah. So I have a question. Dings on a guitar.
Yes.
Not to be confused with dicks on it. No. Okay. Dings on a guitar, regardless of if it's a Les Paul or whatever it is, does it ease you up? And I'm not asking you if you like it. Having dings on a guitar, does it kind of ease you up about knocking it around or whatever?
Well, you've seen my Flying V.
Yeah.
It is absolutely beat to hell and back. And I didn't do any of that. And I love that because if I accidentally get a pick scratch on it, I don't hate myself.
Do you notice?
No.
No?
No.
So if I just...
No, you've seen it. It's absolutely bad.
Yeah, it is. Especially the headstock, which is strange.
Yeah, it's really weird. But I can understand, hot take, I can understand why people enjoy relics. And
So can I.
I would not necessarily be against the relic, but I don't like the relics where it's like, oh yeah, there's the finish is worn off all here and here and here. The bits where you don't even touch, they might have a ding, maybe if you drop something on it, and like the whole finish is worn off. No, that's stupid. If it looks like in the case of a Gibson,
Natural.
it's got some checking on it and it's got a couple of dings and maybe just a little bit of wear here, maybe. I'm cool with it. Where the whole finish is worn off the back of the neck and it's all in wonky places. No, I don't like that at all.
Or something I'm not a fan of as well. So I'm a big telly lover, as you know. Do you remember those road-worn tellies around 2007, 08?
Oh, yeah, the Mexican road ones, yeah.
Yeah, but if you look at them, okay, look at them from a distance, they're relict. But when you get up close, it's a relict, but like a super clean job where
there's no dings. It's completely flat.
Yeah.
And it's like...
It's like, I think they were a matte finish, but it doesn't feel like it's not a relic. You can tell somebody did it.
Yeah, I don't like those. But like I think the best relics are used guitars. To be quite
natural.
honest, or ones that you just can't tell.
Yeah.
So I'm not against the concept of a relic. I'm against the concept of a bad relic.
Yeah.
So you're gonna want to subscribe if you want to see what happens to this guitar. Maybe unsubscribe if you don't want to see what happens to this guitar if you're like Glen.
You're gonna be unsubscribing after you see what happens to this guitar.
I'm not going to be too bad, you know. Ideally, I would cut the headstock down and make it a reverse pointed.
I was gonna ask her and notes the same, but I don't know how to fucking ask them. Do we have the same notes? Guys, how's your bone, guys?
I think this one is like, it's like Corian or something like that. You know, have you seen those? Like,
Carrie Ann, who's that?
I hardly know her. It's a, it's like, it's not bone, right?
Okay.
Is yours bone?
I don't think so. I don't think it is.
Oh, so maybe the nuts are the same.
I have the same nuts. That's nuts.
Okay, I just realised while we were just restringing that I forgot to take the neck pickup out of this to show you the feature on this that makes it a little bit different. Another like weird thing, because this guitar, it is weird in the sense that it does a lot of things where it's like, yes, we're modern, we're doing things different, and then it does this one absolutely wonky spec that's only on this Gibson USA Les Paul that they didn't do on anything. Like, there's no solid bodies with this, there's no non-locking tuner guitars with this. It's a long neck tenon.
Ah.
That's the long neck tenon.
Okay.
And I don't know what the marker in it says. But this is by the way, this is a honey burst. Yours is an unburst. I got the honey. I also have a big chunk taken.
You also
out
have
of
a
it.
fly on the neck.
Oh, I do. I have a big chunk taken out of it, but that's a factory chunk.
Factory chunk.
This is for the wiring. This route, but that's the neck. So it's actually, as far as I know, this is a longer neck tenon than what they've ever done. Like, it's even actually longer than the historicals on the Les Paul, or it's bigger or something. They said it on the website or whatever when they were trying to sell this, but I can't remember. I think it's longer, bigger. It's fit in, like the neck goes into the body rather than slides in this way.
Mm-hmm.
It's fit in like a jigsaw piece.
Okay.
So that's how it's made. Long neck tenon.
We both also have the reflector knobs too.
Oh yeah.
People say I've got a dirty mind.
is that danger?
Yeah, good.
Danger.
People say I've got a dirty mind that you know ain't so clean. That's like, do you remember when the teacher was like, guys, write out a report, and you're like, the dog went on a walk because he wanted to go on a walk. People,
Danger.
danger, guys.
Danger. So we are done. The guitars are both restrung, and now restringed.
Now they can't be restrained. Wow.
David Lee Roth, everyone. This is, you've probably heard us playing these throughout, but what we're going to do is we're going to take these up, we're going to play them, we're going to record with them, and then after that we are going to maybe give our thoughts, or more so Glenn's thoughts, I think, because he's the Les Paul man. See what he thinks, aside from, oh, I love the neck on it, because he says that about every guitar he's ever touched.
I'm only playing guitar 20 fucking years, guys.
Ah, good.
That's all good.
You'd think he'd be good at it, but
Good, wouldn't it?
1, 2, 3. Okay, so now we have just finished playing these. We've played both of them. We've inserted clips throughout the video. And now I want to get your opinion after you've played them. Glenn, what do you think?
I like this. I'll take it.
No.
It's beautiful. I can't believe the price you got it for. I can't believe how well it plays. I like the neck.
I like the neck too. But it is thicker than this one. The 60s, the Glen Pube Burst. We have to come up with a name for this. This is officially Honeyburst. But
They have to come up with a name for this.
yeah. Another thing, I don't know if we've mentioned it before, but the one thing that's weird about this top is that at some angles it is absolutely beautiful, stunning flame. And then at other angles, just depending on what angle and what lighting it is, it's like a plain top. It's very weird. Whereas I guess that would be classed as 1A maple, maybe. Glen's one is what, 2A maple?
Yeah.
Plus pube. So when you have this, it's kind of, no matter what angle you're looking at it, there's going to be some flame. Versus this, depending, it's a little... these are also quite heavy, so we're trying to hold them up to the camera. But the end takeaway is...
I think it's beautiful.
You're a traditionalist when it comes to Les Pauls, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose I am. I think it's beautiful. I think it's gorgeous. They're similar, but there are some differences.
Do you care that much about the differences? Do you care that it's weight relief? Do you care that there's a long neck tenon instead of that would be a pro for those who like historical guitars? Do you care about the wiring? Do you care about the locking tuners or lack thereof now?
Wiring, no. For the price, weight relief, that what I mentioned about the burst. For the price, I would care about those things.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's the video. Thank you very much for watching. You can let us know which Les Paul you preferred. I'm no doubt people will be very angry because we mispronounce it, because we call it Les Paul, and it's Les Paul.
No, mine is a Les Paul. You have a Les Paul.
Wow. Thank you for watching. Like a video, subscribe, because I'm going to be modifying this in some ways that will make Glenn cry, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
It's a hot day for us Irishmen.
Tis.
Tits.
At a certain point, I have to cut something.
You've more of it like tight grain on the back of yours.
That's what she said.
And I said, that's your man. It was the way you said it as well. You just snapped out of being professional and went straight to kitchen. That's what I said to your man.